Morning and welcome to the Bedford Team Relays sponsored by Zone 3. The format is that everyone swims, then everyone bikes, then everyone runs. All tagging takes place in transition. The timing chip is your baton, so you will swap this over to your teammate once you have completed your discipline. The timing chip should be worn on your ankle. You may leave transition after you finish each discipline via the red exit fencing, but please be mindful of people racing when crossing the channel. Only one team member can wait at the rack position at any time. For the swim is a single lap 750 meter swim in a clockwise direction. If you get into difficulty, roll onto your back and raise your arm and one of the kayaks will come to you. You will be transferred to the shore as soon as possible. You may rest by holding onto a safety boat, provided that you do not gain any forward motion on the course as a result. The swim will begin with swimmer ones, starting one at a time after lining up along the lake bank in estimated swim time order. Please note that your timing chip will not start until you cross the line, and you didn't need to tell us how fast that you are going to swim. So the orange hats will go first, followed by the yellow hats, followed by the green hats. Once you have completed your swim, you will run back into transition and hand over the timing chip. Please ensure this is securely fastened to your ankle before leaving transition for your swim. So in transition, please make sure you leave your transition area tidy. You are permitted to have one small rucksack in your transition space. You must have your helmet on and clipped before you touch your bike. Competitors must not put their helmet on until they have fastened their timing chip to their ankle from their teammate. Timing chip, helmet, bike in that order, please. When you return to transition, you may only remove your helmet once your bike has been correctly racked. So on the bike course, if you're wearing a number belt, please ensure the number is to the back. Drafting is not permitted at this event. In simple terms, you should remain 10 meters away from the bike in front unless overtaking, where you have 20 seconds to pass. The marshals will report any team member if they think they're gaining unfair advantage by drafting. It is a single 23-kilometer course. You start by running round to the roundabout and travelling all the way round to come back on yourself. There are 3 areas of caution on the course. The first is at Bromham, which is about 4k into the course. There is a left turn into a right turn. You must sit up and slow down and obey the highway code. There is a long filter lane, so make sure that you make full use of this. Apart from the hazard of the junction, after the right turn, immediately it goes downhill to a sharp left bend turn onto a narrow bridge. You have right of way at this point. The second are the narrow bridges at Oakley, just before 18 kilometres. However, the road is closed to other traffic to make this safer for you. After you completed the inner loop, you'll return to Bromham just before 21k. This time you must give way on the narrow bridge before the left and right turn. When you reach the junction, you must sit up and slow down and obey the highway code. Again, there is a long filter lane, so make sure you make full use of this. The quality of the road surface is variable. Some areas have been resurfaced and some are poor. Please be mindful of this. It may be wet, so newly resurfaced roads can be a hazard. The bike course is well signed, and the mount and dismount line is on the road outside the park boundary. When you leave transition, you will head up to the top left corner, but it is a reasonable run to this point. You'll be warned to slow down before the dismount line. You must not mount your bike until you have one complete foot contact with the ground after the mount line. When you dismount, you must dismount before the dismount line, having one complete foot contact before the ground. If you fail to observe the line rules, you will be asked to go back and try again. If you fail to do so, then you will receive a penalty. So the run course is a 2-lap course following the lakes on your left hand side before cutting through at the marked point and following the river back to the lap point, and then back to the transition after the second lap. If you are wearing a number belt, please ensure the number is on the front. Runners 1 and 2 keep to the right of the finish arch. Only runner 3 goes under the arch to finish the race. Your teammates are welcome to cross the line with you after the 5-bar gate, provided they do not impede other runners. Please ensure that you have returned your timing chip after the race. First aid, we have a professional medical team at the event. Please notify the nearest member of the event team if you need any help or you see a competitor in trouble. The marshals are there for your safety. It is your responsibility to know the course. Signage is in place to assist you. Please be courteous and respectful towards the event team. We have a lot to get through on prize giving, so please don't feel disgruntled if we are doing this while the race is still in progress. Please remember that we have worked incredibly hard to put this event on. There will be, as ever, people watching, so please ensure your conduct out on the road is of the highest standard. But most of all, enjoy the race.